So now let's sit with our eyes shut to assimilate what we did in class and to bring it in our lives, to really live it to whatever extent we can. When we examine the way we live, we'll find that a huge chunk of our happiness is determined by our thoughts. Why do thoughts have such a great power to make us happy or unhappy? Because we have blind belief in them. Whatever thought tells me about a person, about myself, about a situation, I blindly believe it. And this is the basic dysfunction of the human species. Our blind belief in thought and our identification with thought. But if you look back on your life, you'll see that thoughts don't really tell you the truth about anything. As Sri Aurobindo writes in Savitri, this universe is an endless masquerade where nothing is utterly what it seems. It is a dream fact vision of a truth which but for the dream would not be wholly true. A phenomenon stands out significant against dim backgrounds of eternity. We accept its face and pass by all it means. A part is seen, we take it for the whole. So, it is crucial for us to change this machinery of our thinking, to really look at thoughts and recognize that they are not the truth statements about anything. If we don't believe our thoughts, then we lose interest in them. When we lose interest in them, it's much easier for us to step out of the thought and witness it, to recognize that thoughts are not me. I am the infinite whole sky. Thoughts are the clouds. Clouds cannot make the sky less complete. Rumi says it so beautifully, I am a high-flying eagle. As awareness, I am the high-flying eagle. Thought is a low-flying insect, a gnat. How shall a gnat overpower an eagle? Awareness is much more powerful than the thought. The sky is much more infinite than the finite cloud. Whatever the incompleteness in the cloud, it does not subtract from the completeness of the sky. Thought tells me I'm no good, but I'm not really no good. I am the awareness in which this thought arises. I am not the thought itself. And that awareness is always complete and whole and all-powerful. Sri Aurobindo describes this witness as a burning witness in the sanctuary, regards through time and the blind walls of form. A timeless light is in his hidden eyes. He sees the secret things no words can speak, and knows the goal of the unconscious world and the heart of the mystery of the journeying years. So that witness self that I am is all-knowing, all-powerful, always complete and whole. So we remember the metaphor of the moon. The moon appears to wax and wane, but if we know the science of the moon, we know that the moon is always full. When we compare our lives with others, when we believe what our thoughts tell us about ourselves, we feel the moon is missing. We feel we are incomplete. But each of us has exactly the circumstances and people in our life that we need for our growth. Sri Aurobindo assures us our least stumblings are foreseen above. So everything in my life is complete and whole. Go into your heart space. Visualize a full moon in your heart and repeat in your heart space. The moon is always whole. My heart is always full. My life is always complete. And looking at the full moon, inhale with the word Purnam, completeness. Exhale with the word Purnam. Particularly think of things that make you feel incomplete. Not getting the affection of this person, not achieving this outcome in work or whatever. But whether I achieve it or not, whether this person is nice to me or rude to me, it doesn't add anything to the wholeness that I am. It cannot subtract from the wholeness that I am. So actually allow yourself to think of things that make you feel incomplete and dissolve that feeling of incompleteness in the light of these words, Purnam. I am complete and whole. No circumstance of life can add to my wholeness. No circumstance can subtract from the wholeness. And with this, just step back and witness the thoughts and the stories they are saying. See if you can have it in you to not believe them, not buy into them. Just step back and watch them so that they lose their power to make you feel complete or incomplete. And let's end with the Shanti mantra. Om Purnamada, that my source is complete and whole. Purnamidam, this I, the becoming of that source, I am also complete and whole. Feel each line of the mantra as you chant it. Make it your own. Purnamadaha Purnamidam पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते।